Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Slip Joint Sawyer here. You've probably seen from the title, this is what I've got here is the $40 mystery box from Blue Creek Knives. This is the cheapest one. They do range all the way up into the hundreds of dollars. I went for the sort of the $40 one just to see how that went. I'm really happy with the sort of stuff that you would get in it. And this is from, once again, I just mentioned, so this is the little note you get from Brian, Blue Creek Knives. This is the website down here. Very active on Instagram. I DM him a couple of times. He's very sort of responds sort of straight away. But you can also sort of call him or email him, and there's his details there. So you can find these under Mystery EDC on his website. So let's take a quick look at what I've got. So to start off with, these from the EDC round table. They are little tiny sort of leather patches, which I'll be putting on some sort of I'm going to put them on either on a lanyard or on a sort of lanyard bracelet like the ones I have on my wrist. Really like these. Sort of nice detail there, stamped into the leather. Really nice, nice and supple. Really like that sort of the shield they've got on there. Both exactly the same. Again, it's the shield on there. Really nice sort of small detail stuff, which does sort of make it sort of makes the pack when you receive stuff you wouldn't normally find anywhere else. It's really nice. Had the Rosecraft blade sticker. This is the round one with the the upswept blade on it. And we also had Blue Creek Knives. This is the skeleton in the spacesuit. The newest sticker here says greetings from Blue Creek Knives, and it's the skeleton cowboy. And the little airmail up there. Really like this one. And then the Dive Indiana Ponds Blue Creek Knives, Discover the Deep, and it's like an old-timey diving helmet. Along with that, I have a Rosecraft Blades sort of koozie to keep your beers cold, stop your hand warming up the bottle. So you can see there, be sharp, stay sharp. Rosecraftblades.com. So you can have the modern one on this side and then a traditional one on this side. Really nice quality, really well made. Definitely be using that. And then we have this little made in USA, US government pry. So you can see you have a little nail remover there. Nice little pry. It's quite thin, but it's really, really strong. It's obviously hardened really well. Wouldn't use for like sort of massive prying jobs, but I'm going to be popping this on my keys, for any sort of, like prying jobs rather than using the knife blade and damaging the tip. I'd much rather use a pry. And that also came with like a nice little snake knot lanyard there. Probably end up taking this off to put it on my keys, but it's a nice little extra as part of the box. You see, made in US government. Nice sort of bead blast finish on there. Really nice quality. And then the main sort of reason for the box. So just before we go into the knife, I'd say I paid $40 for this box, and the knife that I've been sent is, well, it's a fantastic deal, I think, from Brian. He's doing a fantastic job over there. He sends to the UK, although you have to pay a bit of postage. It arrives in a really good time. It arrives in a really good time, and he's just a fantastic guy to deal with. He's any sort of issues you have with the delivery or the product, he always asks you to go back to him first, and he will sort of rectify it for you. So let's take a little look at the knife I've got. It is the RCT001 Little Riverbend Skinner. And a quick overview of the box, rosecraftblades.com, Rosecraft Blades, and again on that side. And it does have a nice pull tab. And here we have the Little Riverbend Skinner. Let's take that out of the box. It would normally come wrapped in sort of parchment paper as it's a carbon steel blade, but I have been carrying this today. So let's take a little look at the exterior. You can see you have this really, really nice white smooth bone. You can see sort of the colours in there. Get a bit closer so you can see. You've got like light brown into whites, nickel silver shield, pins, brass lanyard tube, all smooth, nothing at all. And you have that steel bolster, slight pinching and a nice line on there. Construction, as all the other Rosecraft blade knives I've received, fantastic. No gapping at all, no sort of step in, can't feel anything at all the way round to the end. And as you can see at the end there, the blade is really nicely centered. Slight, like maybe the smallest amount off to this side, but No touching, no rubbing, over the moon with the fit and finish. And then on the reverse side, you can see you have the 5 pins, same as on the front. Smooth, no step in, nothing like that. Really nice bone on this side as well. Done a really good job of getting that bone fit on there. No gaps around the liners, or sorry, around the scales, all smooth. Nice sort of pivot. You can see it will have a half stop, it has the flattened off end in there. Really nice job overall. Let's take a look at the blade. So this is the Skinner blade, so it is an upswept blade. You can see, have a look there, you see the Rosecraft Blades logo there. And on the reverse, you see there D2 steel, RCT001, and then Andy Armstrong's like maker's mark just there. I just say this thing came razor sharp out of the box. Really nice edge on this all the way around. And the same on this side. Nice sharpening choil, very generous choil. And this is what I would call like a saber grind. So you know, you've got like the flat section here into a flat grind there. Really, really nice. I really do like the shape of this blade as well. Never been one for an end swept blade, but I think this might have turned me to enjoy that. I've used it to unbox a couple of parcels I received this morning, and it just destroyed through them. Really, really nice. And listen to the walk and talk. Excellent walk and talk. No concerns about blade wrap. As you can see, you've got a stop pin in there, and that would land nicely in the choil. Stops the blade hitting the backspacer, and you can see there from the blade and the edge there's no sort of flat spots or anything. Really, really nice. And back to my point, as I was saying, it's such a good deal. I was having a look on their site, and this knife is actually over $40. So to have a knife and all this extra as well for the $40 mark, I think it's fantastic. So I do urge you to go and check out Blue Creek Knives. Even if you're not from the US, they do ship to the UK. Yeah, you do have to pay postage, but for the service he provides, it's well worth it. So make sure you go check him out. I'll put a link in the description, and I'll do a pinned comment as well. Thanks for watching, guys.